I am just very grateful that I can have this behind me now. For the last 2 years, this has really been a huge part of my life, and to be able to finally truly move on from that is it's a good feeling.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon has been following this trial closely for the last week now.
She joins us live outside the Jefferson County Courthouse with this decision. Colette?
Micah, Shannon, as you just heard, the boys in this case, they're just happy that it means this is one step closer to it being over. Meanwhile, though, Metz's defense attorneys, they call this verdict inconsistent. They plan to file a motion asking for a new trial in this case. Now, jury deliberations, they lasted for about 6 hours today. And there was one question the jury had for the courtroom before we got that verdict. It gives a little bit of insight into what they might have been discussing in there. That question saying, what happens if we don't agree? And it's 11 jurors versus 1. So potentially one juror who did not align with the majority, if you're to believe what that question is asking. And here's just a little bit of the evidence they had to consider throughout this trial. After a weekend of waiting,
let's talk about what really happened that day.
Two sides returned to a Jefferson County courtroom,
determine whether this was a crime or a horrible act,
making their case to a jury one last time.
You saw through his testimony that his sole motivation here is self-preservation.
Brent Metz faced 4 charges connected to shooting a teenager, Jack Howard, in the face in September of 2024. Howard was with his best friend, Luke Brookhauser, and the two thought Metz's property would make the perfect place for homecoming pictures.
Jack and Luke go on this property to try to contact the homeowners.
The boys walked back to their car on the road and started writing a note. They wanted to leave it behind for the homeowners. That's when Metz pulled up next to them in his truck.
He charges these boys. He blocks the men. He takes out his gun. This is where the debate is.
he was determined to speak with them. His girlfriend was scared because her ex was a dangerous man.
Here's where the stories split.
According to Luke and Jack, Mr. Metz exited that car in an aggressive manner with that handgun. And the second that Jack tries to open his door, Mr. Metz pulls the gun, points it, and shoots.
He's stepping out of the car, he puts his foot down, loses his balance slightly, the muzzle raises. Right at the moment that this defective gun went off.
So the jury, they had to decide if Metz was reckless that day.
He's not guilty. Just because you have a bad injury doesn't prove a crime.
Confronting these boys for trespassing on your property, like the ultimate get off my lawn guy, with a loaded firearm is not an accident. The defendant himself chose the course of actions that led us to where we are today.
Ultimately, the jury handing down a split verdict. Sentencing in this case, it's either scheduled for June or July. That's because the defense team, they want to make sure that Metz, who is currently in custody, they want to see a quick timeline to sentencing. Because of that, the court's really just waiting on a procedural report to get back before the judge imposes that sentence in the case. And a lot of this trial, it focused on the handgun in question. That was a Sig Sauer P320. I reached out to the company Sig Sauer, who makes this gun. They say that because of the engineering of the gun, there's no way to make this gun fire without pulling the trigger. I'll continue following this case through sentencing, and I'll let you know what happens. Live in Jefferson County, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.